All right, everyone, welcome to my WWE Money in the Bank 2024 predictions video. In this video, I'm going to talk about Money in the Bank 2024 and predict every single match. I'm going to predict who I think is going to win. We have 5 matches that we are going to talk about. Um, Now, first, let me just start off by saying I am pretty excited for the PLE. Like, I was at the Money in the Bank PLE last year. Like, I was legit in London, and I was in the crowd to watch the 2023 Money in the Bank PLE, which was amazing because I got to see a lot of cool stuff there. I got to see my favorite wrestler Cody Rhodes in real life, wrestle Dominic Mysterio, which is a match I'm pretty sure, people that weren't there, maybe they don't really, that match doesn't really matter to them a lot, but to me, it matters a lot. To me, it means a lot because, it was the first match that I saw Cody Rhodes compete in, like, in real life. And other stuff like cheering for LA Knight, but Damian Priest won the Money in the Bank briefcase. Singing Seth Rollins' theme song. John Cena made a surprise return, which got a huge pop. And of course, Jey Uso pinning Roman Reigns in a iconic moment. Um, so 1 year later, do I think the Money in the Bank PLE is better this year? No, no, not at all. Well, last year was way better. Mostly because I was there last year. But anyway, let's start off by predicting the matches. So which match should I start off? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna predict the men's Money in the Bank ladder match first. So we got 6 participants. We got main event Jey Uso, Yeet, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Chad Gable, L.A. Knight, and Drew McIntyre. Now let's talk about who could win and who is not gonna win. So who is not gonna win? Andrade is for sure not gonna win. Uh, Drew McIntyre, I could see it, but I could also not. Like, I'm gonna get to Drew McIntyre. Carmelo Hayes, there's a slight chance he might win, but I think it's way too early for Carmelo to win. LA Knight could win. I hope he doesn't, honestly, because I'm not that big of a fan of LA Knight anymore. Uh, but he could win. But I don't think he will because he's in a rivalry with Logan Paul for the U.S. title. Chad Gable, honestly, there's a slight chance Chad Gable could win. And of course, Jey Uso. Jey Uso has probably the biggest chance of winning because, and you know what? My prediction to win the men's Money in the Bank ladder match 2024 is main event Jey Uso. I think Jey Uso is gonna win. The reason for that is because, well, uh, when you look at the other participants, Drew McIntyre, I believe he's AJ Lee is gonna make a return in this match, and she's going to cost Drew McIntyre the match because AJ Lee is the wife of Drew Mc. She's no. AJ Lee is the wife of CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre hates CM Punk. And Drew McIntyre has been walking around with that bracelet around his wrist, with CM Punk's bracelet where CM Punk had his dog's name on it, Larry, and his wife's name, April, which is the real name of AJ Lee. And I think if AJ Lee does make a return and push Drew McIntyre off the ladder, I think that would be a pretty awesome moment. AJ Lee was one of my favorite female wrestlers when AJ Lee was still around. Uh, so I would pop really hard if that happened. Andrade, no, Andrade is not gonna win the Money in the Bank. LA Knight, there's also a big chance Logan Paul is gonna cost him the Money in the Bank ladder match. Chad Gable, I mean, I can see Chad Gable winning, but the thing is, Wyatt Six are most likely gonna interfere in this match because they have been stalking and terrorizing Chad Gable every week on Monday Night Raw, and I don't understand why. Like, what did Chad Gable do to these maniacs to deserve, getting killed every week by the Wyatt Six? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, so it basically comes down to Jey Uso and Carmelo Hayes, and I can slightly see Carmelo winning, but I don't see Carmelo winning as much as I see Jey Uso winning. So My prediction to win this match is main event Jey Uso. He's gonna be Mr. Yeet in the Bank. Two massive victories for Jey Uso at Money in the Bank back to back years, because last year he won the Bloodline Civil War tag match, which I saw because I was in the crowd for that match. And Jey Uso, pinned Roman Reigns, which was a massive victory. And then 1 year later, he wins the Money in the Bank ladder match, which is going to be very, very cool. And I hope Jey Uso wins. So Jey Uso is going to win this match. Next up, the Intercontinental Championship match. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. Now, I can see both winning, but I'm not gonna lie. I believe Sami Zayn is gonna retain the title, and the reason for that is because this show is happening in Canada, and Sami Zayn is very very loved in Canada. It's his home state, I believe. So it can end in like disqualification or something. But honestly, if Braun Breaker is gonna win the Intercontinental title, which I'm pretty sure he will do in the future, because Braun Breaker is the future of WWE. Like I see a lot of potential in him. Like he's fast, he's strong, he's quick, he's young. He has everything it takes to be a top guy. Like he's a future WrestleMania main eventer. So I can for sure see Braun Breaker win. And as a matter of fact, Braun Breaker was actually my prediction up until today. Like today, I was like, well, you know what, Sami Zayn, this PLE is happening in Canada. So honestly, I believe Sami Zayn is gonna get this W to like get the big pop, and then maybe in the rematch, maybe they're gonna have a rematch at the next PLE, which is SummerSlam, and then I think Braun Breaker is gonna win the title. So for now, I believe Sami Zayn is retaining for now, but later down the road, Braun Breaker is for sure taking that Intercontinental Championship. Like I believe he should be the one to dethrone Sami Zayn for the title. Either Braun Breaker or Sheamus should be the one to dethrone Sami, in my opinion. But yeah, my prediction for this match is Sami Zayn, because I believe they want Sami to win in Canada, to get the big crowd pop, for the hometown hero. So my prediction is Sami Zayn. Next up is the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have Io Sky, Chelsea Green, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and Zoe Stark in the match. Um, I My prediction to win this match is Tiffany Stratton, because she has the most momentum out of anyone in this match, and she's more over than anyone. Like, let's be honest, Io Sky is not winning 2 years in a row. I was there last year when she won, and yeah, she's not gonna win this year. Chelsea Green is very over, but she's way too much of a jobber, in my opinion, to win the Money in the Bank. I mean, I can kind of see it happening, but I also can't see it happening at the same time. Lyra Valkyria is just not that popular. Like she's not that over. Naomi is very old now. I don't think Naomi is gonna win the Money in the Bank, and Zoe Stark is not winning for sure. So that leaves us with Tiffany Stratton, and I believe, yeah, Tiffy Stratton is gonna win the Money in the Bank. She's gonna get like a pink Money in the Bank briefcase probably, and yeah, she's gonna be Tiffy in the Bank, as people say. So my prediction to win this match is Tiffany Stratton, and Tiffany is gonna be Miss Money in the Bank. Next match is a last chance match for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's gonna be El Campeon Damian Priest defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Seth freaking Rollins. If Damian Priest wins, Seth Rollins can never challenge for the world title as long as Damian Priest is still the champion. But if Seth Rollins wins, Damian Priest must leave the Judgment Day. So a lot is on the line in this match, and that's what I like. So we we got to think outside the box. So whoever wins this match is probably the hardest match to predict, in my opinion. So whoever wins this match is gonna face Gunther at SummerSlam, and whoever wins this match is obviously gonna lose to Gunther at SummerSlam, because I know for a fact Gunther is winning the title at SummerSlam. Uh, but in my opinion, man, I can see both winning. I can see Damien winning. I can see Seth winning. It's 50-50. Sorry about that. But my prediction, ooh man, this one is hard. This one is hard to predict. But it's like, will Seth Rollins win the title just to drop it like a month later? Like, Seth Rollins would just be a transitional champion then. And it's not like Seth Rollins is never ever gonna, like, remember in AEW when Cody Rhodes challenged for the AEW world title against Chris Jericho? Like, back when AEW was like very new, and the stipulation was if Cody Rhodes loses that match, he can never ever challenge for the title again. And Cody lost, so he could never challenge for the AEW title again. Well, this is not like if Seth Rollins loses, it's not like he can never ever challenge for the title again. It's like if Seth loses, he can never challenge for the title again as long as Damian is the champion. But at the same time, I believe Seth Rollins versus Gunther is a way better match to have at SummerSlam than Damian versus Gunther. But to be honest, you know what? I'm just gonna risk. I'm just gonna take a big risk. I'm gonna say Seth Rollins is gonna win the title. I think Seth Rollins is winning the World Heavyweight Championship back. I'm probably gonna be wrong, but I'm just taking this risk, man. Seth Rollins is my prediction to win the World Heavyweight Championship, and then he's gonna drop it a month later to Gunther. Seth is just gonna be a transitional champion. He's gonna just win the title to have this blockbuster SummerSlam match against Gunther, this dream match, I guess. And yeah, Seth is gonna win just to lose at SummerSlam. So my prediction is Seth freaking Rollins and Damian Priest is gonna have to leave the Judgment Day. So now the main event of the show, I believe this is gonna be the main event. We have the American Nightmare WWE Champion Cody Rhodes teaming up with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Imagine if it was Teddy DiBiase Jr. instead of Kevin Owens, then we would have the legacy back together. But I mean, Teddy DiBiase is in jail for, I think he stole money from a company or something. So yeah, but yeah, you got Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline 2.0, and it's confirmed that the three members of the Bloodline are gonna be Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu, while Tonga Loa is just gonna be the manager. So man, this storyline has been pretty insane. Like, yeah, there's been a lot of brawls and stuff, but like the one segment where like Paul Heyman refused to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as the tribal chief, and Solo Sikoa then beat down, and you know the Bloodline gave Paul Heyman a beat down like a power bomb through the announce table, which you know credit to Paul Heyman. You know he's 58 years old and he's still taking bumps like that. That's wow. Paul Heyman is a goat in the wrestling business. But you know this match is also kind of hard to predict, and the reason for that is because at SummerSlam, there's rumors that Cody Rhodes is gonna face Solo Sikoa for the WWE Championship, which I hope won't be the case because I want Cody Rhodes to face Randy Orton, and I don't think Solo Sikoa is ready for a SummerSlam WWE Championship match. You know, just like Cody Rhodes told Solo Sikoa a year ago, he's not ready. So honestly, I think the winners of this match is going to be Cody Rhodes and his team. And then after the match, Randy Orton is going to turn heel and he's going to RKO Cody Rhodes. And he's going to RKO Kevin Owens after Kevin Owens is going to be like, what the hell are you doing, Randy? And, you know, Randy is going to go full psycho mode. And yeah, Randy Orton is gonna turn heel, you know, RKO Cody Rhodes, and then at SummerSlam we're gonna have Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the WWE title, and then maybe Roman Reigns is gonna return. Who knows? Maybe Roman is gonna return after this match and attack Solo. Who knows? Because I think maybe Roman should face Solo at SummerSlam. That's what should happen. So yeah, my prediction is Cody Rhodes and his team. So these are my predictions for WWE Money in the Bank 2024 in Canada this Saturday. So my predictions are main event Jey Uso to be Mr. Yeet in the Bank, Sami Zayn to retain the WWE Intercontinental Championship, Tiffany Stratton to become Tiffy in the Bank, the Miss Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins to win the World Heavyweight Championship, and Team Cody Rhodes to defeat the Bloodline 2.0. So these are my predictions for Money in the Bank 2024. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, peace out. Enjoy Money in the Bank this Saturday because I will. I'm pretty excited for the show. And yeah, peace out. And thanks for watching.